When you look at my story, it's a universal story. It's a story that speaks a language that everyone can understand. You see, I was a collegiate athlete, and I ran track on a 4-year scholarship at Prairie View A&M University. That's an historical Black university. And like most college students, I'm in my 20s. I have these big dreams, these aspirations. And my dream for myself at the time was to one day become a collegiate athletic director. I'm putting in all this time, all this effort. My mentor and I'm going 2-3 times out the week to his office right after track practice to work on these goals, to work on this dream that I have. It was about my junior year in college, and I remember applying to Nike. I remember applying to the University of Central Florida, and I'm excited because I'm embarking on these new challenges. I'm embarking on a bigger chapter into my life. And I remember I was getting hit with all this rejection, all of these no's, all this adversity, all these difficulties. I wind up not getting into the University of Central Florida, and I wind up not getting the Nike internship. And it was like one of the hardest times of my life, because usually when I put in hard work and I put in the work to get something, 9 times out of 10, I see the results that I want. But this time, it was like I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, and those doors, they still were not opening. I found myself having to move back home with my parents. I started working overnights at this group home. I was making $10 an hour, and I would work from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., 7 days out the week. And it taught me a valuable lesson. For one, it taught me that everything that you want is not gonna happen when you want it. But it also showed me that a lot of times when you feel like things are not working in your favor, things are actually working in your favor. Despite me not being on the track, despite me not being on the basketball court, at the core of my very being, I'm still a competitor. So when things don't go my way, am I gonna show up still and compete? Life is gonna knock you down, but you don't have to stay down. Every day that you wake up, you have the opportunity to compete with yourself. And one thing life showed me is that you are your greatest competition. And when you go to bed at night, when you look at yourself in the mirror, can you look at yourself and say that I gave life the best version of me? That I operate at my fullest potential? And if you can go to bed at night and you can say yes to all of those things, you're competing every single day. So despite what it may look like for a moment, continue to push yourself, because if I did it, you can do it too.